Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for January 7th, 2023. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's extended energetic check. This is that extended look of that mini reading that I post over on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you're here from any one of those platforms, I appreciate your curiosity for the extended look. I'm so happy to have resonated with you. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your love and your support. And if you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. Thank you so much for tuning in over here to my daily reading. I try to do these every single day. If I feel energetically blocked in any way, then I will not be as on it as same day deliverance, but I will try my hardest to make sure that that is my goal. So I try to keep my energy as clear as I possibly can, but you know, we all do life, so it gets in the way, and I try to be as centered as possible and bring that energy forward. With that being said, we're going to jump back in here in just a second. If you're curious about that mini reading, I have links in the bio. There's information on how to get a hold of me for personal reading if you would like a more one-on-one connection. All of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribe, saves, all that energetic currency we exchange helps me to better attune, as these are for the general collective. So for these general collective readings, you have to take what fits, throw out the rest. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world in any way possible, because it is not for you, okay? Everything that is for you, just, you know, we will take that and use it as it resonates, okay? If it happens to be your birthday today on January 7th, happy birthday. I hope you'll have a beautiful Saturday birthday. We are going to jump right back in here in just a second. I'm going to go back over everything and then run out the decks to clarify and finish the extended reading. We've got Lover's card energy coming out for today. So could be dealing with a Gemini. This has to do with a divine connection, soulmates, karmic unions. Okay, so there's a deep sexual attraction for some of you. For others of you, this is just about having a major decision. This is a major choice that you're having to make because it's major arcana, right? That's life-changing decision that's coming in here, okay? So we do have that for your overall energy for today on Saturday. We have a Tower moment coming in for the clarification, followed by the Three of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles, okay? The Tower moment talks for a sudden upheaval. Okay, so look at this energy here that is pretty chaotic, right? So this has to do with chaos, turmoil, disruption, total tearing down of a foundation that was not very sturdy to withstand, you know, lightning and a storm. Okay, so lightning and a storm is able to knock this over. It's able to knock everything off its foundation. But the beautiful thing about the Tower moment is you are able to rebuild. After the tower collapses, then you know how to better structure that tower going forward. So the tower is not always terrible. It just indicates that that energy is potentially going to happen. And it is life-changing, as again, this is more major arcana energy showing up. Okay, life-changing upheaval here has happened, right? We've totally torn down a pre-existing structure so that we can start with a level foundation to rebuild, okay, if you will. Definitely have that energy here with the Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles following that. Three of Wands is about forward planning. Okay, so that's about taking some initiative to make sure that we have some sort of a plan in action. Threes are about coming together. So you're coming together with a plan, basically, right? King of Pentacles is about laying down a plan. This is about laying down a plan to have a solid foundation to build upon. This is about being very grounded, right? Very financially focused as well, as that is the King of Pentacles. And the King is the end of the entire suit, right? That's accomplishing every single thing possible having to do with that energy of being mature, grounded, business focused, manifesting abundance, prosperity, right? Being very capable of planning, being supportive as well, right? So being very nurturing towards abundance and prosperity with this forward plan. This is a major decision coming through. For some of you, if this is not having to do with another person, this absolutely has to do with a partnership or a major decision having to do with a life-changing project for some of you, okay? Here we have that impatient card, right? This is a very action-oriented, focused, intelligence-seeking individual here with that Knight of Swords. This is very fast, very quick-moving, and the swords are about they're about information, they're about truth, it's about awareness, right? So we have that energy coming in, and this is also an energy of a little bit of impatience coming through, right? That's the fastest-moving horse in the deck. Look at the background on this card. Swift moving, right? So we're very impulsively looking at some sort of financial shift. If you are too impulsive here, I feel like it will have some sort of financial hardship with the Five of Pentacles showing up, okay? So that does have you kind of looking at a reason to be careful of any impatient type of energy, as that is clarified with a financial hardship coming back. There is a truth, right? Realization of some sort of information, truth coming through here. This is clarity. We have the balance here. Something is looking to be balanced. We're looking for fairness. This could be a legal case for some of you. We have that Three of Cups coming through. Also could be dealing with a Libra. Did I miss? I did not miss any other. Yes. Could be dealing with a Libra. And then we also have this energy here talking about celebrations. Again, three coming together, right? Coming together to celebrate. This is also about possibly looking at happy hour, coming together to indulge for some of you. For others of you, this is about casual dating. So we are going to take that possibility. I will see further whenever I get the clarification running. Here, again, speaking of clarification, the sun allows us to see things clearly, right? We have a light being shown upon things. This is also about healing energy, because we have that very, very acutely signified here with the sun to the Queen of Cups that talks about healing, healer, healing, intuition, seeing things as they are, right? Wheel of Fortune has things turning in our favor. That's also that soulmate card coming up twice now already. And that is a absolute major soulmate energy coming through, as that is all major arcana. We have the Strength card, more major arcana, speaking of. So we have a lot of strength and bravery required on us. Here are you being called back into being patient. A potentially volatile situation could be coming in, so we're looking to that energy to be more patient, because that is going to be how you have more success over any situation, by coming at it with tranquility, calmness, balance, peace, right? That is how we can see things clearly. We can have a better chances of being able to have success over any situation when we come in with this energy of being very tempered, calm, right? And usually when that Temperance card comes in, could be dealing with a Sagittarius, strong Leo energy as well. Whenever we have this energy, we have somebody saying that a potentially volatile situation is coming in. You need to be more calm, more balanced, right? If we're too free-spirited and we're too carefree, Knight of Wands, that will lead to an ultimate heartbreak, some sort of loss, something that we have to recover from, right? You have to be very confident in this shift, in this change, in this metamorphosis, in this shift that's happening. We're ending old cycles to begin anew. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. We're ending old things so that we can have exciting new plans coming in, right? Okay. Very strong energy coming through. Strong energy of something having occurred, be whatever this is, to bring us to an energy of having to need to plan forward and having great success doing so. So let's get clarification, please, from universe. Tell me, please, about the Tower, the Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, and then the Lovers card for my beautiful collective. There goes my ear again. My ear always starts ringing like crazy. Look at all of these right here. They're clean. Yes. Okay, tell me about the Tower card, please. Tell me, universe, about the Tower card. Thank you. Page of Pentacles again. Plan of action, laying a foundation for plans. You're planning a recovery from some sort of a Tower moment that's happened. One more for the Tower, please. Hanged Man. Things could be stalled out a little bit, but that's also about perspective for some of you. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Maybe you're feeling trapped in some sort of situation and you're held up, so that the plan is being stalled out a little bit. But that is ultimately happening where there is chaos and upheaval. Maybe that's all the sacrifice that you put into building that tower has you feeling a little bit stuck here. Well, tell me about the Tower here. Oh, yes, King of Cups also came out with the Moon card. Okay, so there's some sort of hidden intention having to do with this plan. Let's see. King of Cups is somebody who's very balanced. Once again, we have that balance energy being pulled in. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Thank you. Temperance card. And the Emperor. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the forward plan is to have this new beginning. This new beginning is with somebody who could be a father type person, that could be the father of your children, that could be somebody who has kids, but it's somebody who's stable. They're focused, they're protective, they're logical. But there's a real call for peace, tranquility. This is a harmonious relationship that could be coming in here with that Temperance card indicating this new beginning, right? You have a forward plan coming in with this new beginning here. I think this is romantic. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Chariot. Lots of victory and success here. Cute. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Oh my goodness. 10 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That's commitment. That's solid foundation. Marriage for some of you. For others of you, this is a very financially stable business plan that's coming together, where there's going to be so much victory and success having to do with all this planning that's coming in. Somebody's very capable of making a lot of things happen here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Right? There's a lot of inner guidance happening here. There's a lot of soul searching that is empowering. This intuition is guiding all of this forward planning, right? Somebody's having a lot of introspection and inner strength to be able to have this happen, especially with this. Wow. Tell me about the Lover's card, please. Page of Cups. An admirer, a crush. Tell me about this Lover's card, please. Something flipped? No. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about these Lovers. Where are you going? Ace of Pentacles. Wow. New opportunity. A commitment, a very stable commitment, right? Getting a lot of return on your investment. There's a lot of attraction here too, could be the case. The Devil cards, you might become a little bit physically obsessed with somebody because the attraction is so strong. I feel like there's a very deep attraction here with the Devil card showing up. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. I do want to draw attention to all this major arcana, right? Whatever's going on here is life-changing. This is something that's going to have a deep effect on the trajectory of your life, whatever's going on with your life. There's going to be a very profound, long-lasting, energetic connection that's coming in, especially with all this major arcana. Okay, I definitely see that here. We did put those, so I'm going to take those on here. 8 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, 3 of Wands again, Hierophant, Fool. Okay. So I feel like this is a search for happiness happening here. The 3 of Pentacles says that there's a collaboration of coming together. The Queen of Cups coming out is a divine partnership with the King of Cups that came out over here, right? So I feel like that King of Cups could be your energy, where you're in an energy of providing a friendly, loyal, faithful type of energy, right? You're a provider of some deep emotional connection. And something has not panned out here before where you have felt trapped. And so the Tower moment has happened. And so there's an exciting new plan of action that's coming in, yet there's a little bit of this Moon card energy coming through. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Moon card coming in. There's some sort of secrets or fears. Maybe a lot of dreams are coming in talking about this, especially with that full moon in Cancer that's happening right now. I'm sure dreams are kind of crazy crazy, but we should listen to that. Just kind of pay attention to those messages as well. I don't know who needs to hear that, but definitely have that energy here where there's a forward planning, right, for some sort of harmonious relationship, because this feels, it feels good. It feels like a very powerful connection. So you could be kind of, you know, you're a little bit fear-ridden. You're kind of relying on your intuition to help you kind of feel like if this is going to be something worth building upon, can I lay down this plan with this individual and feel like it's going to pan out? The cards are kind of indicating yes, as far as everything has come out so far with my just flipping them out card, especially with the Chariot on top of the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. That is beautiful. Yet there is still this energy with the Moon and the Hermit of you kind of pulling back to kind of look within, just to kind of make sure you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your gut, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, especially with these both being major arcana, because this is life-changing. Again, absolutely have that life-changing energy coming through. But there's a lot of really, really good energy coming through. For others of you, this is about a business coming together, because I do see that here as well, with a lot of focus, a lot of drive, a lot of planning, a lot of fiscal success, because somebody is being very committed. They're emotionally committed to something coming in. This is a deep, this is a deeply passionate drive. So somebody being pretty dreamy about some sort of new plan coming in. They have this new opportunity. This is a financial beginning with the Ace of Pentacles coming through, right? And we feel like, you know, there's going to be a bit of an obsession having to do with this connection. When the Devil card comes out with this kind of reading, it feels kind of obsessive, right? There's that energy and that potential for this to be something that you just kind of really, really, really focus on. And maybe a little bit of materialism is kind of the outcome based on all the success. So we do want to watch out for that, because that could be, that could hurt us going forward. For others of you, this could be about you just kind of keeping this to yourself, about the secrecy of it, because secrecy is out here a couple of times. With the Moon and the Devil coming out, right? Both of those have hidden intentions though. So we do kind of want to be aware of that possibility, because there are some obstacles that are presented with that, right? We do have those obstacles that do come in. So we do want to make sure that we are very, very aware of everything going on around us, which I do feel like that is happening with this search for inner guidance, this search for truth, this inner guidance happening where you are really trusting your instincts. Like I said, that's a beautiful energy. You have so much strength coming through in this harmonious bond and this peaceful tranquility, right? Any type of free-spirited, carefree, you know, wild energy is going to lead to heartbreak, and you know it. You're well aware. You know what it takes to be able to start over, to be able to have this metamorphosis, this change. You're ending any type of old cycles for good, right? Ten of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles again, talking about having a very successful forward planning energy. Could be strategizing here, Seven of Swords showing up, but we're using our head over our heart to be able to manifest so much here with the Magician coming in. And there's going to be a lot of success, a lot of achievement, a lot of victory here. So much patience and planning is coming in, having to do with your financial abundance, prosperity. You're starting anew with something, and it looks to be pretty good. Again, you will want to tune in to any intuition to help guide you, right? We have that Queen of Cups coming through. We want to have that help us pay attention to details. We want to have that help us to give us emotional strength over any type of collaboration where, you know, it's sometimes pretty difficult to come together with others. If it's not emotionally taxing, it's a little bit taxing on getting your ideas heard, or making sure that there is a respect, that there is a proper protocol, that everybody is being respected and understood, and everybody is being fair and balanced, right? So when it comes to collaboration, as long as everybody's on the same page and everybody has a mutual understanding, there's great potential for a lot of success if people could get ego out of a partnership, because you know, as the saying goes, two heads are better than one, and where one may be lacking, the other may have success. So, you know, all aspects of many entities together could come together to build something quite powerful. That's the same thing that happens whenever a marriage happens. Either a marriage can be successful or it can be unsuccessful. It just depends on the work being put in, right? Everything boils down to the commitment and the work. Okay. So in using that intuition and that kind of supportive energy towards any type of collaboration, it feels like we're absolutely having some sort of planning happening here. There are some financial shifts coming in, but that King of Wands says that we have a lot of control. Twice here we have somebody who's in a leadership type of energy with the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords here coming in, saying that somebody is very open-minded, yet they are brave, intelligent, strong, very protective, okay? And the King of Wands is somebody who's in control, confident, proud, right? So we have a lot of that energy for overcoming any type of hardships that could happen when it has to do with any despairs or abandonment. If anybody does bunk out of the partnership, I do strongly feel like if the foundation is laid out correctly, that it could withstand any bumps in the road to be able to still be a prosperous connection. If it's not with a relationship, then it's with you in spirit. So anything that happens, you're still going to take that as a divine connection opportunity, right? It's either a divine connection opportunity with your divine partner or with source and spirit. No matter what, you're coming out on top. So I wouldn't worry or fret, and that's not on the board. There's no worry. I don't see worry. I see things coming up and seeing things being accomplished and conquered. But sitting and fretting and worrying are not here. But there are calls, you know, for a possibility of, you know, maybe some obsession, maybe a little bit of, you know, the need to kind of decipher some sort of secrets. Maybe you're feeling a little bit insecure, but it's not strong. It's not strong at all. We have so much forward planning. We're moving ahead with great success and victory, right? There's a deep commitment. You have strong social approval coming in with the Hierophant. The Hierophant with the Fool, are we going to end with even more major arcana? Right? We have so much more major arcana coming in where it's talking about a new beginning. There's so many possibilities coming in here with the Fool card showing up. That's a big leap of faith towards being very committed, towards learning, maybe teaching others. There's that possibility here as well with that Hierophant coming through, but it's more so about traditional values. For some of you, it could quite literally be traveling, so do watch out for that. I don't see a lot of that energy in here, but we do have the Chariot and then the Three of Wands, so that is a possibility for traveling. For maybe moving at a long distance for some of you, because the Two of Wands is out here as well. So that could be a possibility. But it does look good. It looks like ultimately, no matter what, there is going to be the conquering of any type of issues that come up based on your connection with Source and Spirit. Okay, so that's going to help you persevere through anything. Watch out for any type of impulsive behavior that's going to cause any type of financial hardships. Search for that truth and make sure everything is balanced, okay? That'll give you a lot of reasons to celebrate any type of healing energy. There's so much ability to be able to heal over anything that comes in that kind of knocks you off your path, like obsessions, materialism, any type of feeling, you know, stuck on this rebuild that is kind of coming out. You have the ability to look at things from a different perspective here and pull away even more successfully because of everything that you've experienced. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Let's go back in order. Sometimes it comes up again. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Let's look at some wisdom quickly, see what comes out here. Usually these are very on point once these come out. Here, okay. Bottom of the deck is not for you. Okay, not for you. It's about releasing something that's not meant for you. Okay. Treasure Island and exchanging gifts. We will start with exchanging gifts, number 27. So when we exchange our gifts, it talks about your abilities to be able to understand what you contribute and allowing others to help and assist you. Not having that requirement to have to do everything on your own as well. Let's see here. Exchanging gifts, trade-offs, weighing costs, determining value, right? So exchanging gifts here. So you're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. Okay? You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Okay. Energy, let's see, time is energy. That's currency. How you spend your time, how you spend your energy is currency, right? That's an exchange of yourself. So you want to be very conscious of how you invest that, right? Giving and receiving. I would look up the law of giving and receiving and just try and take that as a message. I feel like they said, look up the law of giving and receiving and kind of take that into the message as the overall here, especially with the main overall energy here being the Lover's card, because that's a very strong energy of being equal, give and take, right? Yin and yang. All right, Treasure Island next. Number 9, Treasure Island. X marks the spot. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life, this time, you will have good fortune. So don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as a treasure shared multiplies like magic. Again, exchanging gifts, the law of giving and receiving. So once we are in the energy of receiving our abundance and wealth, don't forget to give it away as well, because that opens up that energetic currency for flow. That's law of attraction too. There goes my ear. You know, once you open up that energy and start feeling that currency flow like energy, like our time does, then you'll notice that it just kind of comes to you as easily as it goes through your fingers, because it's just energy. And if you treat it as such, then it will absolutely come to you abundantly as well. So this absolutely, as you also, again, we're pulled back to that intuition, that inner guidance, right? Once again, trust your intuition and trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase. Okay? Or all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. Okay, so everything that you did, all that hard work that you did is now starting to show on the outside. Okay, so keep on pushing ahead. Keep on showing everything that lies within. All right, not for you. Interesting. Right under there is to the sea. Look how similar those are. Very similar. Very similar. All right, not for you. Number 6. Took me right there. Thank you, universe. There are times when it appears, no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. I retract. I'm going to read the protection message instead. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Okay? So it says, don't chase after what flees from you, and don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing will be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Okay, so now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you, okay? This way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Okay? So something that's not for you, don't chase after it. Allow it to leave from your energy. When universe doesn't want something in your life, it's going to do everything possible to let that thing annoy you, hurt you, just send you all kinds of frustrating energy into your life to make you want to just drop it. And the more you try to hold on to it, the more you're tethering and anchoring yourself to energy that is keeping you from propelling forward on the path you're meant to be on. So we have to allow for the universe to have its energy respected that it's trying to convey, right? If it wants you to let something go, let it go. The more you try to hold on to something, the more you're blocking your energy, the more you're blocking what's meant for you. Okay, because that's not for you. Alrighty, last deck is the messages from your future higher self. We're going to see what your future higher self wants you to know based on this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did it. Oh, I wasn't even counting. Thank you, universe. Bottom of the deck says, you're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. Wasn't I just saying that? Okay. So things that are not for you, you're shedding those energies. Those are not meant for you. They don't match your frequency. When you start to learn new things, you start to energetically heal, you start to cleanse your past traumas, you start to really examine things that cause pain and anxiety and stress in your life, and you start to heal those traumas. Things that don't align with your frequency anymore, they don't come into your life. They're not allowed. They don't jive and they don't stick, right? Because you start to raise your frequency. Your vibe attracts a new tribe. And so that old energy starts to shed away. Okay, especially when you're healing, when you're doing that work, that difficult but worth it work. Nothing good in life is easy. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. Put your hands up in the air and have fun. Embrace what you've learned and cherish your inner experiences because they're divinely fated. You don't know why right now, you will know later on, and it may not even matter. But embrace what you've learned, okay? Everything is a gift. All those lessons, those are gifts. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you, okay? You have to cherish your experiences because they're divinely fated in the path that shapes you into what you're meant to be. Cherish all of that. It's a beautiful energy that shapes you to what you're supposed to be. You won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. Wasn't I saying that? I had a feeling that was in here. You're attracting your soul tribe. So your frequency starts to align and elevate. That starts to bring in new energies. That starts to bring in a new soul tribe, right? So you're not always going to feel alone, especially on the path of healing and changing. Man, that's lonely at first. That's lonely at first because you start pulling away from old energies that aren't aligned and you feel very alone. But once those new energies start to come in, then that starts to feel a lot more complete, and you feel not so much more like you're complete because that comes from within, but it feels like, you know, your mission is completing just because it starts to feel more validated, I guess. I don't know. We get sort of that whenever we feel like somebody gets us. You know what I mean? That connectivity, that helps us. Be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. That's about shifting your perspective, shifting your frequency. You have to be willing to let go of everything you once thought you knew, right? We're programmed our entire upbringing by mostly our parents, media, news, you know, all that stuff, but we're not really opening ourselves to the limitless knowledge that's out there so that we truly know what we're meant to have for what we're supposed to be, basically. So be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. Okay, because that new energy coming in is going to help you be on a better path that's for you, but you cannot get there if you feel like it's not possible. It's not possible because it's not what I believe. You have to let go of that energy, basically. I promise you it does get better. That's your future higher self telling you that. It will get better. It does get better. Explore the possibilities. Okay? You have a lot of possibilities in front of you. You're being asked to go out and really kind of look at everything available to you right now. Sky's the limit, right? You're creating a you that you will be proud of. This is a beautiful card. That's so pretty. She's wearing like a unicorn horn. She's lost in meditative connectivity. But yes, you're creating a you that you will be proud of, right? A lot of times we get stagnated and stuck in like these old ways of programming and doing life, and we just kind of feel like we're drudging along and we're waiting for that moment. You're in the process of creating that person that's going to be unfathomably outside of anything you could have ever imagined, because you're going to be so proud of who you've become based on all the work and effort that you're putting in now. Okay. All right. I apologize for all that Mercury retrograde verbiage, stagnating speaking. Thank you for bearing with me, getting through that reading with me. Mercury's in retrograde. I don't know if any of y'all have noticed the electronics issues, the verbiage issues. Yeah, communication is crazy right now. Head over to my Facebook and Instagram pages to check out that that information about Mercury retrogrades, or go out and look up anything having to do with it. There's other channels, Astrological Guy. He has some really, really great energy about how it affects you specifically. So go out and take a look at that. That's pretty fascinating stuff. It tends to affect me pretty bad. And then, yeah, I'm a Cancer, so there's a lot going on with me celestially right now. So again, all that information is over on my TikTok, on my Instagram and Facebook pages. You can head over to TikTok as well. So go ahead and give me a follow over there. All those mini readings are posted there first. All that energy that we exchange on those other platforms helps me to attune as well. So those follows, likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribes. Thank you all so very much for all of that. I hope this helped today. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope this resonated. If you check out the description box, there's all kinds of information there on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading, the decks I use, my website, all those other links to go check out those other pages. I do daily affirmations on those other pages as well. If you're interested in doing that, that's a great way to start your day energetically. So, all right, my lovelies, I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I thank you all so much for tuning in. I will see you soon. Have a good one.